The Settlers: Rise of an Empire is the newest installment of our reference empire-building strategy series. The player creates bustling cities in a medieval world in which everything is visible, lovingly animated, and highly detailed. All settlers have their own daily lives, and they interact naturally with each other. Thanks to this great combination of accessible gameplay and stunning graphics, the Settlers ROAE will be the best Settlers ever made. Welcome to the Settlers: Rise of an Empire. The created world in the game feels real in many ways. The highly detailed flora and fauna will make you feel as though you're playing in a real living world, and not just a static, artificial board game. The final goal of every map played in Settlers is to build up big, bustling medieval cities. In the new Settlers, you build real cities with a marketplace, storehouse and church in the center, and a castle nearby. And you should never forget to build a city wall to protect your people. You can see all the settlers going about their business. You can follow each settler around and see exactly what he or she is doing during the day. In the beginning, your city, of course, never looks like this. You have to start from scratch, like here. You start with a marketplace, a storehouse, and a castle. The marketplace with the storehouse is the center of your economy. In the beginning, you mainly need building materials and food. We've already built a woodcutter. That will not be enough, so let us now build a second one. The transportation works even better when you build a street. Settlers move much faster on streets. Every time a building is constructed, the worker comes from the storehouse with his construction cart, goes to the building site, constructs the building, and then starts to work. You can also upgrade the buildings. This makes them much more effective. Workers in simple buildings use a backpack. In upgraded buildings, they have a push cart. And in the most advanced buildings, a donkey cart. This makes it very easy to understand the benefits of upgrading. The first city buildings you need are food buildings. The meat has to be gathered by the hunter. Here you can see a hunter's hut and some deer next to our castle. Here, we see a butcher working on the meat that was delivered by the hunter. People will go to this building to get food. The recourse options you have depend on your starting point and the climate zone you play in. Here you can also build a farm and fields. And you'll need a bakery to make bread. In the end, you should try to have different food types like fish or cheese, because your settlers will be happier if you offer them a bigger variety. City buildings can also be upgraded twice. Now that you've seen how the basic economy system works, Let's have a look at another climate zone and its challenges. This is the Northern Climate Zone, which represents the coldest of our 4 climates, and will be a new challenge for the player. Here you will find fjords and glaciers. There will always be some snow on the ground, and the winter will be long and severe. This is easily seen, looking, for example, at these ice cliffs. In the winter, the rivers freeze over and snow covers the ground. That makes farming impossible and fishing a lot harder. To manage your economy well also means to understand how the seasons interfere with it in the different climate zones. But even here, you will be able to build beautiful